Peace, peace. Welcome everyone to a special edition of the Red Pill Show in the show. I'm your braggadocious, yet very humble host, the Red Pill Chauvinist. We are reporting live from Cuba. Yeah, that's a Cuban flag, man. We are reporting live from Cuba. I realize I'm not doing enough drops from outside the country talking about traveling. Whereas more so, I do a lot of my travel vlogs and kind of talk within the vlog. But there's people out there who don't want to spend 30 minutes watching my vlog, so and learning some things about traveling. They're not willing to invest that time. But I'm gonna give you a pass. I'm gonna give you a pass because I believe that more people need to know this information. I feel that a lot of people are misinformed, ignorant, to travel. This one, what can I say? I'm gonna call this one, or what I'm gonna say is, actually I did 3 joints on traveling. Medellin, Medellin, Bogota, and this one's the 3rd one. Now, I hope y'all caught the other. The difference between staying with the locals, which is what I do 90% of the time, and staying on a resort. I want to talk about, I want to rehash. You have to know who you're traveling with. The people you're traveling with can make or break your trip, man. Depending on the people and depending on the person you are. If you do not have a I don't give a fuck attitude, then somebody can mess your whole vacation up, man, because they're miserable. I'm in Cuba. People are very nice. The food is good. Like I say, it's great. It's good. It's definitely edible. If that but it's good. It's better than I expected, and that's the problem. I had an expectation. A bunch of people telling me, the food's gonna be like this. It's not that good. So I had a low expectation. So I guess the first thing I'm gonna say is, when you travel somewhere, try to have no expectations. Because if you have no expectations, it's harder to be disappointed. You understand that gem right there? If you don't have any expectations, and I'm not saying an expectation like, I hope the bathroom is clean. I hope the bed doesn't have bed bugs. Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about stuff like, I expect everyone to say good morning to me. I can't think. I'm just making shit up. I expect every day to be a great day because I'm in a I'm saying? So everything, and matter of fact, all that's in your mind anyway, whether you have a good or bad day. I don't have bad days because if I learn something that day, it's not bad. But resort life versus local. The resort life here in Cuba, to be honest, I really wish I was, amongst the peoples, which is cool, but this is my first time out here. And plus, I was listening to everything everyone was saying, the scare stuff that they were saying. So I was like, all right, I'll go on a resort. But then afterwards, I found out the police don't even carry guns. That's how safe it is out here. So with the resort life, you may feel like you're saving bread because they give you breakfast. Buffet breakfast, buffet lunch, buffet dinner. And I will admit, the food was pretty good here. Excuse me, the food was okay here. I actually had better food outside of here. So, going on to being in a resort, you think you're saving money because, they provide the food for you, they provide drinks for you. But just to hone in on the drinks, they don't give you top shelf. Let me repeat, when you're on a resort and they say all-inclusive, drinks included, they are not referring to top shelf, okay? Now, I haven't stayed on a resort just like I think 2013, so that's like 6 years ago, right? So I kind of forgot the little nuances of being on a resort. Like this morning when I woke up, I forgot they have breakfast. So I'm waiting to go on my tour, and we're gonna have breakfast on the way to the tour, and my first meal was at like 1:30 in the afternoon. And okay. To add to that, remember I talked about the drinks is not top shelf, right? I forgot that. So last night, I was going in with tequila sunrises, I try to drink the local rum, if possible, so I had some rum with that. And I was drinking the local beer. Now I say all that to say, I woke up this morning with a headache, the back of my neck muscles are sore, still a little dizzy when I got out the bed. I said, oh shit, I think I have a hangover. Now, the reason I said it like that is because I cannot recall the last time I had a hangover. And it's not because I don't drink. It's because when I do drink, I'm drinking quality. The type of alcohol that I drink, I could drink a third of that bottle per se, wake up the next morning, do what I gotta do, and completely forget that I was drinking the day before. After a remind myself, wait, was that yesterday? I think it was. Okay. So I say that to say I woke up feeling with the hangover, no breakfast till 1:30. My Cuba is really humid, so I was dehydrated quick, man. So I was praying to the porcelain god a few times today. So I bring that up to say that's kind of one reason why I don't like resort life. But I blame myself though. Again, I've been on resort before. I understand that they don't give you top shelf, which is the reason why I bought my own liquor, stashed in my fridge right now. But you know, I'm amongst the people. I'm with the people I came out here with now. Understand, when you are a red pill man, when you are a red pill man and you travel as a red pillar, it's hard for people to put their thumb on you, their finger on you to figure out who you are, what you're about. It leaves them intrigued. Now that could be a good thing or a bad thing. You know, when you're red pilled and the people you're with aren't necessarily red pilled, they look at you different because they're chasing and constantly chasing. And they look at me like, yo, bro, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, yo, you see that hot chick? Yo, how come you didn't go holler at her? And fam, I'm on vacation. Like, if I wanted to holler, I would holler. And again, besides that, I've said it before and I'll say it again. A chick has to really pique my interest for me to feel compelled to approach her, to cold approach her, I should say. That means no truth and signals, no nothing, man. Now, being in Cuba, being a black man in Cuba, when chicks look at you, it's already a choosing signal. So with that being said, unless I find a chick that piques my interest as far as, you know, just her looks, then I'll walk over there. Not, we're actually on vacation, yeah, to get, you know, see if I can, you know, smash. But even before smashing, I'm on some shit now where I kind of got a vibe with a chick, man. I'm not saying we got to be best friends, but we have to vibe on a certain level. You understand? The reason I say that is because there's times where, you know, I holler at chicks out the country, and, you know, strictly because of their body. I ain't gonna lie, man. The body was crazy. So, you know, I did what I did. Hit her with the charm. Smash, but the smashing wasn't, I don't know, it felt mechanical. Like there was nothing else there. It was just two people fucking. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if you vibe with a chick, it's different. Their body moves different. All that. But anyway, being red pill, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they chasing, you observing. And they're looking at you like there's something wrong with you, like you a weirdo or something. You know what I mean? Like I remember I told one dude that I came out here with, I said, you know, he was, you know, hollering at a few chicks, and I was like, yo, fan, to be honest, I'm at an age where I really don't even chase chicks like that, man. I said, yo, I had a friend of mine, I quoted LDA. I said, I had a friend of mine tell me, you know, you can't lead a chick if you chasing her. He was like, word. He's like, yo, that's solid. About an hour later, that same dude was literally chasing behind two chicks. So, with that being said, if all the guys are, for lack of a better term, thirsty for the chicks, and you're not, you're the weirdo. In their eyes, in that group, you're the weirdo. You're the outsider, you know? And again, they're trying to figure you out. See, for me, especially being red pill, when I come to these different countries, chicks are not a top priority. Now understand, I am a man. I am a heterosexual man, and I do have biological imperatives. But I do not allow those things to control me. You understand? Don't get it twisted. I see these chicks. They bad. But there's nothing in me that makes you say, oh, yo, stop. Hey, stop, yo. There's nothing in me, man. Like, for example, we met a group of chicks at one of the spots we went to. Group of them, maybe like 10 of them. So one of the dudes I'm with had already introduced himself to that group when I wasn't there. So when I did come around and we passed that same group again, there were more people at the group than was originally there when he first introduced himself. So he reintroduced himself again to the peoples. So, you know, I got no problem introducing myself, I mean, but the reason why I decided to do that is I wanted to shake every chick hand, you know, look her in the eye through my shades and see what type of vibe I got. Okay, so Pete, go around the table. My name is, hi, how you doing? Pleasure to meet you. Hi, how you doing? What's your name? Okay, how you doing? One particular one, she grabbed my hand, looked at me like, hi. I was like, okay, come back to her. Oh, shook everybody else's hand. When I came back around, shaking everyone's hand, I stood kind of to the side of her, not facing her, but to the side of her. She's talking to my man, like, yo, blah, 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 da, da, da. And she go ask him, hey, wait, so where you guys from again? Huh? What do you guys do? So I engaged in a little bit of conversation, but I wasn't that interested in her. I just wanted to prove to myself that I saw what I saw when I shook her hand, and I wanted to stand next to her to give her an opportunity to shoot her shot. Man, this shit ain't hard, man. This shit is not hard, man. If you give off that vibe like you're not thirsty, it's gonna intrigue them and they're gonna wanna know. All right, so that's red pill traveling, man. Just know you're gonna be. That's why I would rather travel solo now. If I'm not traveling with people I've traveled with for years already, I'd rather travel solo. All right? Why I say that? Well, first off, I've never traveled with females before. Now understand, we're in a group of 9 people total. And of those 9 people, I know only one. Okay? So he put me on. I said, yeah, I've never been to Cuba, so I'm gonna go. But I didn't know that there would be that many other people, you know. But I didn't stress because I have my own room, own section of the resort, so it's not like I have to, you know, sleep with somebody I don't know, anything like that. But the point I'm making is, not only am I traveling with females, but I'm traveling with females of different ages. Because once I got to the airport, the dude that I know, he said, "Yo, the shorty that I said was coming, no, like I said, she coming with a cousin, but she's also coming with her grandmother and her aunt." I mean, initially I'm thinking that's not a big deal, you know, but I'm just thinking like, it's a little different, you know what I mean? I never traveled with the elderly, I'm saying straight like that, you know what I mean? So that changes things a little bit, but not for me, you know, I just saw that as, you know, just different. But yeah, watch who you travel with, man, because if they don't understand you, they're gonna have questions, they might assume things about you. So anyway, the people I'm traveling with, we went on a tour. As you can see, if you look on the vlog, we went on a tour. And I'm gonna wrap this up soon. We went on a tour, and we had to split the cars up, old school cars and all that. Now, on the way back, you know, we figured because you know we went past the time that we originally scheduled to have the tour with the guy. So you know, we decided we're gonna give him the person a tip, which is no big deal. So, and long story short, you know, we're divvying the bread together as we're in the car. And I'm in the car with 3 people I have not. But actually, I'm lying. I'm lying. I know 2 people, 1 male, 1 female. You know, the reason I know that they both work in my job, and I know the female through the dude that I know. So I'm in the car with the female I know, her cousin, and her boyfriend. So, like I said, we're divvying up the bread. You know, trying to figure out how much tip we want to give. We decided, and the people in the back were saying, or the person in the back, the chick that I know, you know, she's basically saying, she don't have enough bread for all 3 of them. Right now, she'd have to come to the spot, go up to her, walk to her room, come back out, this, that, and the third. So I'm hearing all this because I got my portion. But I'm like, nah, why she gotta do all that for? You know what I mean? I'm trying to, hey yo, no good deed goes unpunished. Let me continue. So I hear all this and I'm like, well, I got all the bread right here in my wallet to pay for everybody. I think it would just be easier if I just give the dude the bread so she won't have to do all that. And when we get back to the spot, instead of her going to her room having to come back, I'll just go to the room with her, get the bread, and I'll be on my way. Anybody see anything wrong with that thought process that I had? Alright. So I said, yo, don't worry about it. I'll just give him the bread and you just give me, you know, whatever when we get back. She's like, oh, let's just, her portion was, their portion, the 3 of them together was 90. So She gave me a 50. She said, I'll give you what she said was, I'll give you the extra 30 when I get back to the room. 50 and 30 is 80. I'm not stressing it. I just thought to myself, I'm just gonna break the numbers down to her when we get to the room. It ain't gonna be no big deal. We get back to the spot, take a picture with the driver. I give him his bread, you know what I mean? We chop it up a little bit more, and he bounces. So we're in front of the main entrance, and I see Shorty with her cousin and her man, and I simply say, hey, I'll go to the room with you, so I can just pick up that bread now. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem. We walk to her room. She says, yo, you got change? You got change? 10 peso change? I'm looking like, yeah, all right. Give her 10 pesos. She gave me 50 back. So she gave me my 40. You would think that's over, right? Nah. So my man's come to me later on and basically saying, he didn't say who specifically, but they felt some type of way that I asked for the bread when I asked for it. Saying, why did he wait? Why did he ask immediately? Why couldn't he wait for later? And again, it's my first time traveling with females. So, but my dude wasn't in the car, so he didn't know nothing. So I explained to him what happened when I went to the room, in the car, all that. And he just looked like, and I asked him straight up. I was like, yo, so when is a good time to ask? An hour from now? 3 hours from now? Tomorrow? When I've already been drinking, you've been drinking, we doing all this stuff, and nah, man. And I straight told him, this is a business transaction. All I'm saying is, I took care of it to make it convenient. There's no reason for all this, then the third. The reason I bring that up is because, long story short, after we came back, I got my bread, came back to my room. Then I realized I need plate and some utensils. So I grabbed my plate and utensils from the cafeteria, a restaurant, come back, and I see the boyfriend. His girlfriend, the chick I know, is asking, because we got doggy bags, and we were basically saying we don't have any plates or utensils in the room. So when I seen him, as I was coming back, I let him know, like, hey, yo, tell your shorty, she could grab a plate and some utensils from here, and she'll be good for the night. He's like, all right, no doubt. So I slide up to the side to my room, and before I could get to my room, he's like, just remember, we all came together. We're all here together. I was like, oh yeah, no doubt. I was going to go to my room, like, I don't even know what that means, like. But then again, my man's told me later on the situation, and I understood. Not understood, but I don't understand the comment, but I know why it was said, like why he said it at that time, because of XYZ. But anyway, man, like I said, I ain't gonna hold it too long. Resort life versus local life. You get to chill amongst the people, the culture, the real culture, not the facade that that particular country wants you to believe it is. Also, you get top shelf liquor when you out off the resort. So you saving money, but you drinking basura, bro. You drinking basura. I bought my Heineken. Yeah, you have to pay for Heineken, because if not, they're gonna give you a lower tier beer. Be mindful of the people that you travel with, man. Because like I said, I'm a person that I'm on some I don't give a fuck. So that situation doesn't stress me at all. But I felt the need to make a video on it, so I stressed it before when I was in Medellin. I'm gonna stress it again. Be mindful who you travel with, man. Like, I still would have came anyway if I even know everybody that came, because I want to experience Cuba. But if it was if it was to a place that I've already been to before, yeah, I probably would have rescheduled. Shit like that, man, because I'm on some solo dolo shit. Keep in mind, when you are red pilled, people will question you. People will be intrigued. People will label you because they don't know. They'll assume out of ignorance. What I got to tell you to that is, have a I don't give a fuck attitude. Because a person can assume that you are this type of person. Don't feed into it. Matter of fact, I'll say don't even explain yourself. Your actions should speak for you. Right? 2 things I'm gonna emphasize. Number 1, drink water. Make sure when you out the country, bottle water. Where you can hear that little pop off the top. But you can hear that little pop off the top. Drink water, man. Stay hydrated. So you won't have a situation that I had. Shit was crazy, man. I'm still feeling a little bit of the effects, man. But the last thing that I want to say, and I want to stress.
Do you, when you go on vacation, especially with other people, do not be a mob thinker. Just because the group is necessarily doing this, you don't necessarily have to do that. If they're going over here and you want to chill by the pool for a few hours, then do that. Now, as a red pillar, they're gonna try to make you feel guilty. They're gonna try to, they're gonna question you, like this guy isn't part of us. But my thought process is, if I'm on vacation, why am I following people on vacation? I should be able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it.
Yeah, man, do you. Have that I don't give a fuck attitude, and you'll be alright. So, Red Pill Chauvinist, reporting live from Cuba. I'm just had to cop myself something new for myself. Reporting live from Cuba, man. Things you should know before traveling, or why you out the country, man. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, man. And yeah, they're getting the fiesta started now. So I'm about to go out and join the peoples, man. Appreciate your time. Red Pill Chauvinist, reporting live.
We continue now, where we all show